Hey everybody, welcome to the live streams of Global Trade Live. Today is 2nd of September and we are in New York session over here. So let's get started. Okay, so what the candles are doing over here, let's just check that out. Okay, so we know that above this area we have a clean range over here, but we have these wicks over here. Rejection wicks are there. So we need to ask ourselves that uh, do we really need to execute an impulse trade when this candle will break above this wick over here, even though we know that we have multiple rejections uh, above this area earlier. So I really I'm not very comfortable in taking this trade, even though I know it will go all the way up to test these highs over here and maybe eventually more up, but the problem is these wicks to the left, and I really don't think that I want to take this trade. I really want to take this trade, but the problem is I want a candle to break and close above 151.730. Yeah, but if I talk about an impulse trade, then also no trades can be taken in this area. So what I'm going to do is what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for a candle to break and close above, and then I'm gonna take the trade. Yeah, so 15-minute candle closed bearish. Let's have a look at the 15 minutes. Yeah, 15-minute candle here closed a bearish candle, and this candle closed bullish, but they all closed under this area, rejecting this zone. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a candle to close above this area, and then I'm gonna execute a buy. But also there is one more thing. If this candle now, as it is creating a lower wick over here, so what if in case it creates a lower wick, and then it breaks its own high or this high over here, then I might take a buy. But right now there is nothing, because we can have this wick fill. The range is really less. Problem only, the range is not good. Okay, so we have this clean range above this area. Nice. So extremely good buys will be above this zone, 151.880, and by looking at this symmetry over here, I think this move coming down, then this V over here, then this move went up, then this move went up, then here this move coming down. So now I think this move gonna happen at this place, so it should be moving up after breaking this high. Let's have a look at the 4-hour. Yeah, by looking at the 4-hour, since the 4-hour is having now more than 2 hours left to close, and the candle is going bullish, creating a lower wick over here, and it also broke the high of the previous 4-hour candle, and it's going to break its own high again. So that means taking buys can be a good thing in that zone, but for that we need to break above this area. This area is need to be broken. So if this current 30-minute candle breaks 151.762, I'm gonna execute a buy. And this trade will be totally based on this symmetrical move over here. There is nothing related with the range or anything else. This will be a trade totally based on this symmetry. Hey Nishal, how are you? Hey Agingi, how are you? Sorry guys, was having breakfast. I woke up late today. Okay, so the current 30-minute candle here just broke the low of the previous 30-minute candle. That means the idea got invalid over here, so not gonna enter any trade. That is good. Now this is something which changes my mind over here, because if it really wants to go up, then there has to be a candle which should be first of all should be close above this zone, and the second thing is, if this candle closes above this zone over here, then the next candle should be breaking this high first, and then this price over here to execute the impulse trade. But let's see how the market will be moving. Still got 5 minutes left here for the current 5-minute candle to close. Sorry, 30-minute candle to close. Let's see if it closes above this zone or below this zone. So in case if this candle closes below this zone over here, then what will happen? At that point, I think this idea will be invalid, because it will be closing below a zone. And let's have a look over here. Okay. Okay, so what's happening here is this there is a zone over here coming from the left from yesterday actually. So the market spent most of its time at this price over here. The average price is 151.670. So 151.670 is a really heavy price, because the market spent most of its time and have some rejections on this price yesterday. So, and if we talk about, and if you see the today's market over here, then first of all, in the early half, the market went up and it rejected the same price over here. Look at this wick. It grabbed some liquidity from here and it went all the way down, right? And then the market just went again inside this zone. This zone is coming from day before yesterday. Okay, so from day before yesterday, this zone is coming from, and the market has multiple rejections at this point. So if the market is having multiple rejections at this point, and it's sustaining and it's stabilizing its price above this zone over here, then that means it don't want to go down, obviously, right? And it stabilizes its price above, and then it went up all the way up, and then here it rejected this area again, and after that we have some consolidation and finally broke above this level. Now the current candle is trying to maintain its price above this zone over here. Fun happens is saying, but the zone broke 3 times. Which zone you are talking about? Upper zone or lower zone? Okay, look, the thing is, these zones are not exact, right? So you will see some sort of these kind of things over here also, like this candle went up, so anyone can say that this is a breaking of a zone. or anyone will say that this was a breaking of a zone, or anyone say that this was a breaking of a zone. But that's not the case. But that is not the case over here. Why? Because when we use volume indicators, like this is a volume indicator and this is the most precise indicator available in the market. Okay, so when you use something like this, you need to get the visualization of the market inside your head first. So that's why, and by drawing this zone over here, look at the bigger picture, not at the breaking of the zone. Look at the bigger picture, where the rejections were happening. Where the rejections were happening at the zone, yes, first rejection was there, then we have this rejection over here, then we have this rejection over here, then we have this rejection over here, and now the price is trying to maintain its price above this zone also by giving the rejection over here. So you need to look at the bigger picture over here. That only after that you will be able to understand how these things work, because the market confuses us most of the times, and we all know that. And why these moves happens? Because look at these candles over here. This candle over here went all the way up and rejected this area, and then this candle came, broke the low, but gave us a rejection. So these are the volatility candles. Same here, these all are the consolidation and volatility candles. Look, big candle coming down, big candle going up. So market was not stable. That means something is wrong with the market on those prices. And how can you spot these things? Because look, the candles were big, but they are not going anywhere. That means manipulation or money was transferring into the market again and again. And these mid levels over here, these mid levels where the market spent its most of the times, these are the levels where institutions and big banks inject their money. That's why you see consolidation first, and after a consolidation you see a big move happens in the market. Look, these things nobody will tell you, because very few people know these things, and I have worked with the broker earlier, so I know all these things, and that's why I'm able to explain all these things. So these are the levels where market spends most of its time, and after the consolidation we have a big move. Like this move happened after this consolidation over here. So the big banks and the institutions inject their money when the market is just consolidating. Think of yourself as a bank. Where would you invest your money? You will only invest your money when the market is stabilized or ranging. Why? Because there is no way to spot where the market gonna go. Okay, so that's why that's the safest place for the banks and institutions to inject their money. So this thing always tells about a story about the market. So, and look here, day before yesterday, the market spent most of its time here at this point. And what happened after this point? Look at these candles over here. All these candles were manipulated. So after this volatility in the market, or manipulation, you can say, big move came up. This big move came up. So this always happens. And fun happens saying, yeah, but if you can't trade from the zone, why is it there then? Fun happens, understand this. I drew a zone to spot what should be the price I'm waiting for the market to stabilize above or to stabilize below. The bias is buy. I know the market gonna go up, so that's why I drew this zone. Why? Because the yesterday market spent most of its time at this point, so today there might be a move coming up. Or in fact, even if today the market spends most of its time on this place, then I know that the money is being injected into the market, and the longer the market will be staying near this zone or at this zone, the harder the market gonna go up or down. So that's why I have drew this zone, and this zone works as a resistance right now or a support right now. So the market is now above, so this becomes a support. So that's why these zones are really strong support and resistance zones also. I hope this helps. Okay, so look at this candle over here. So the 30-minute candle over here closed above this minor support zone, and let's see what the current candle will be doing. Yeah. So almost 31 minutes has passed away and still no trade. Still searching. Market is not moving anywhere. Let's have a look in the 4-hour. Let's have a look at the bigger picture. So what the market did. Let me just explain. Yeah. So just hold on, guys. I'll be just right back. Sorry. So what's happening here is that the market here rejected, created a high over here, went down, and again tested this high over here, and market again tried to test this high over here, and finally it broke up, and it created another high, tested previous high over here, now moving up. So again it will be testing its high again over here and should be continue moving up. So this is the case I'm looking for. And again there is another story which the market tells us. Market came down, spent some time over here, coming from the left over here, which becomes a support right now, and then the market is pushing itself away from this zone. That means the price is leaving the market is leaving these prices behind and starting to go up. So that means the buying pressure is there in the market and it's gonna go up. Okay, so let's draw something over here in the 1 hour. So now this trend line is, let me just remove everything. Okay, so now we have this trend line over here, and just wait, actually this trend line over here. Yeah, the market went up, tested this trend line, went up again, came back down, tested this rejection at this point. Okay, and this will be a good rejection zone also. Let's see how the market will be reacting, and let's remove everything in the 30 minutes also. Okay, Dag B, I think we are lacking volume to continue moving up. maybe NFP, or due to that daily resistance area. NFP is not today. NFP should be on Friday. Let me just check. If there is NFP, then there will be a no trading day, I think. There is no NFP today because jobless claims, initial jobless claims, factory order. Yeah, there are some very important news today, like initial jobless claims. And NFP is tomorrow. Yeah, see? NFP is always on the Fridays. I think we are lacking volume to the continue moving. Yeah, volume. Obviously, volume is the only problem we are facing here in GBP JPY since 1 week, and no, that's not true. NFP week is not a ranging week always. We have made huge profits in the NFP week also. Yeah, the NFP day can be a ranging day. That can be the case, but NFP week is every day is a different day, so that's not the case here. Obviously there is no volume here, so that's why waiting for particular prices to break. So again, this current 30-minute candle broke the low of the previous 30-minute candle and now giving some rejections. And it's, I think, so if this candle over here close back inside this range, then the chances of going down will be high, but we will not take the trade because there is no range. There is no range for sells. Not here. No range. Yeah, there is no range in the market. Look at the market, how trash it's moving, like a trash. Few moves happened like this, but happened in the London session. Oh, the market is now rejecting these prices. Okay. Dag, Mr. Dagby, what chart are you talking about? If you can send me a chart, then it would be great. Maybe you are sending me the whole link. Let me just show you what you need to send me. Just click on this camera icon on the trading view. Where is that? Copy link to chart image. Okay, copy the link. Okay, the link has been copied now. Alright, so what you need to do is, let me just paste the link over here. You will have a link like this, right? Just delete this tradingview.com and send me this part only. And once you send this, it will be coming to me and I'm gonna see your chart, because YouTube don't allow to send the whole link. But if you did it, then why I didn't received anything here? I didn't got anything. Try to do it again. Okay, now I get your link. But it's the same link. You just, I think, copied my link. Yeah, buddy, you just copied my link and pasted it in the chat. Yeah, just send me this code of your analysis in the chat. Okay, so let's just analyze. Price was ranging in the area, so this is Gbp Jpy daily. Okay, so price was ranging in this area for the last 6 days, correct? We need a daily close above this daily area. That's also correct. Daily candles are making high lows and high highs. That's true, but there is no volume in the candles to move up. Price is ranging in this area. Yeah, uh, this is correct. The thing you explained here is absolutely right and correct. And it's just that we don't trade the daily time frame, right? The daily tells us a different story, and the smaller time frames tells us a different story. Why I'm saying that? Look, uh, first, yeah. So this move over here, this move came up tomorrow. Sorry, yesterday. This move was coming from yesterday, and this was the price I was waiting for the market to break, and it broke the price and went all the way up, right? So this happened in the London session. So there was a move yesterday happened, but that happened in the London session in the smaller time frames. Okay, and after that the market just retraced back, and the daily candle impacted like this over here, right? So the picture of bigger time frames will be always different. We use bigger time frames to see where the market gonna go. Okay, so if we talk about the today's candle, then we can also say that yesterday's candle leave a huge wick over here. So today's candle might be filling that wick and go all the way up. Why I'm saying that? Because look, support was formed over here, and another support was formed over here. Market went up, tested this high over here. Now it's trying to move up, so it can fill this wick first, break the high, and continue moving up. So this is another picture, right? So it totally depends on how you see the market, and I think you should just use these higher time frames for for just a path. Okay, just for just an idea where the market can really go, and you should be executing your trades and looking for the trades in the lower time frames, obviously. So in New York there is no volume, in London sometimes there is volume. So that's the case happening from the past few days in the market. YouTube is blocking if you don't remove everything apart from the code. Write something before the code. NFP ain't arranging weak. Lol, stop with the excuses. Fun happens. Yeah, NFP is not arranging weak. Who told you that? Okay, so sure, I'll be execute in the lower time frames as you say, but when you are in daily area, the price range will be 40-50 pips area up and down. Dhagbi, look, uh, in the currency like GJ, which is the you know fast, which is extremely volumatic currency available in forex trading. If you will see the daily movement also, it's huge. Sometimes it's really huge. Right now the market conditions are not like that, so it's not making those moves, right? So understand this. So if you will trade a daily time frame, first of all you need to look at the candle, look at the daily candle all the time. right? Because you are in the daily time frame trade, which is not possible for anybody, right? So, and also second thing is that the stops you will be placing will be high. So if you have a account of any money, right, of any balance, it will be, there will be chances of wiping that account uh, with the small lots also. Why? Because the stops are really big, because you are giving the stops according to the daily time frame. The one thing which is good about the bigger time frames is that they're extremely correct and they're extremely accurate. But the problem is you really cannot trade a daily time frame. That means you are holding your trade for some days, because when we take a trade in the smaller time frame, like when we take the trade in 30 minutes, then we wait for 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours sometimes, or maybe 3 hours sometimes, right? But that trade doesn't carry forward on the next day. What if there is a trade in your account and you just went for sleep, and something happens like a bomb blast or anything happen in the world, and the market just crashes? What happens then? Look, these events does not happen all the time, obviously, but what if that was the day you took the trade and that was the day it happened? So just look at the market like that, and you can trade 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour. Those are really really good time frames. So I really suggest you to switch yourself to smaller time frame for the trading, so that you can just call it a day whenever you want. You can just uh, you know uh, what do we say, you can just minimize your stop loss, and other things also will be happening, because I really don't think trading a daily time frame is a good idea. If you will ask me personally, then I really don't think. But yeah, if it's working for you, and if you can really work in those what do we say, uh, if you can work in those circumstances or anything, so that that's totally up to you. But this was a suggestion from a brother to brother, so it's totally up to you, man. I execute in 30 minutes time frame, but I look at the daily time frame to see if we are in contested area. I don't trade daily candles. Okay, that's perfect. That's what I was talking about also. I thought you are trading daily. But if you are trading executing the trades in smaller time frames by looking at the bigger time frames, that's the key. That's everybody should be doing. Because look, I personally, when I take the trade in 30 minutes, I always look at the 4 hours. What the 4 hour is doing. How the 4 hour is reacting. So I switch between 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour, 15 minutes. Sometimes daily, but not every time. Okay, so since we are free right now and there is no trade at this point, again I want to announce this to everyone who are coming new to the streams also. So this is our website, guys, and people always ask about trading courses. So this is the course over here. It's opening. Okay, so this is the trading course we announced. So this course was originally $300, but few people asked me for some discount because they really wanted to become an independent trader. So again, I'm repeating this every day. Why? Because this offer is just for 2 weeks. Just for 2 weeks. Here you can see how much days left. 11 days just left here. And if somebody is really looking for the last piece of missing puzzle, then Just go for the course, learn it yourself. You know, stop trading signals. Stop stop taking signals from anyone else. Just do it on your own. This course was $300. Now it's for only 150, and this is just for 2 weeks. So few days has passed away, 11 days just left. So here are the details over here. This is the link. So if there is any problem or anything, you can just contact me. But trust me guys, this is a lifetime opportunity, and if you really want to become an independent trader, go for the course. Otherwise, it's absolutely fine. You come online to trade live with me daily. It's all right. But if you really want to do it on your own, then this is for you. Alright, so this 30-minute candle over here, just close here bit below the zone but with rejection wick. Now the market again consolidating, but I really think it will be going up to tap this area. Sorry. Okay, so it's creating upper wick, moving down. I think the volume may be coming in at the time of NY Open. If not, then after the news. Okay, so 30-minute candle is starting to moving up. It just broke the high of the previous 30-minute candle over here. Yeah, it just broke the high. Look, it just broke the high of the previous 30-minute candle and now rejecting that area. Look, price is still trying to maintain itself above this volume line. See, in trading, one thing which is really important is, this is for everyone, this is for me also. So, in trading, one thing which is really important is discipline, because if you cannot stay in discipline, you will fail to maintain your consistency and accuracy. Because when I started trading, I take multiple trades every day, and like multiple in the sense 10 trades, 11 trades every day, sometimes 5 6 minimum trades I take. It was around 5 6 trades minimum I trade every day. But what was happening, uh, plus people also make mistake when they don't give stop loss. I i did the same mistake when I started trading. Did not give I was not giving any stop loss to the trades, which results in some profitable trades. And but in the last, the account was always get stuck inside a huge drawdown, and at the end I was unable to manage the risk, because I was always in the drawdown. Plus, when it eat all my margin from the account, I was in fact unable to hedge my trades as well. Why I'm telling this to everyone? Because there are some traders, maybe they few of them come to my streams also. So for those traders, I really want you guys to stay in discipline. Just take 1 or 2 trades a day. Give stop loss to every trade. Do not leave your trade without a stop loss. That's the worst thing you can do in your trading career, by not giving stop losses. We all have, passed away from these kind of black days, I would say, because when we start trading, the guidance is not there, first of all, right? We we as a trader rely on somebody else signals, or some fancy indicators, but those things are really rubbish, useless and trash. Why? I myself took many traders signals. I will not mention their names, but there were some big traders who also sell some signals. Okay, so what happened is I paid around $300 for 1 month for some signal service. And what happened, uh, those trades, the trades he sent wasn't matching with the trades he shows, and the results we get wasn't matching with the results he shows. So that was the problem. Then I realized, okay, so this is just a scam running around, and I was being a part of that scam. And I know many traders who just went through this thing only. So become independent, learn from anywhere, and just start doing it yourself. If you can just stay in discipline by taking only 1 or 2 trades a day, then trust me, guys, that will be changing your trading career, and you will be thanking me later for this. Why? Because I have gone through these things. I have experience of 5 plus years now. Okay, I have worked with a broker. I know what a broker can do, and I know how these things works, right? So that's why I'm telling everybody about this, and I have repeated this thing each and every time in every lesson in my course also, and I repeat this thing everywhere. I just stay disciplined. At the end of the streams, I always say this, that do not overtrade, do not over risk. Why I say all these things? Because I really want you guys to, you know, just respect your money, respect yourself basically. When you trade, sometimes some traders, like, suppose a trader just lost a trade today, right? But he takes another trade. Why? He takes another trade to fulfill that loss, to recover that loss. And that's the worst thing he do, because 90% of the times you will be losing your second trade also. Why? Because you are connecting your second trade with your first trade. You are not looking at the market at that time. You are just looking at the loss you faced in the first trade, and you really want to recover that loss. And after you take the second loss, you take the third loss, and so on and so forth. So the key is just stay disciplined, take 1 or 2 trades a day, practice it, and just make sure that. And one more thing, and that's also a key over here: cut your losses short. I really manage my losses, and I really cut my losses short. So what happens? Yesterday I took a trade. It was a losing trade, but it was a 40-cent trade, and I lost around $25 only. In the 40-cent lot trade, I lost only around $25. That means 6 pips. All right. So what if I'm gonna win a trade today? I'll be making around $45 in that trade. So that will make a difference. Why? Because I cut my losses short, and I cut my profits big. Okay, so Nishal just sent us a plan over here. Let's check. Okay, so this is gold, 30 minutes. Let's zoom in. Okay, perfect. So you're planning to buy above this area over here. That's perfect. Yeah, there is a extremely good clean range over here. Really like these candles over here. Just hold on, guys. I got a call. Okay, sorry guys, I got a call. So let's see here. So buys are really good. I really like these buys over here. And sells, initial, if this range from this point over here to this point over here, if this range is more than 15 16 pips, then this will be a good sell over here. But if this range is smaller than those pips, then this range is not good, because then what you can do is, you do not take impulse trade. You wait for a candle to break and close above this zone over here. You don't take impulse trade over here, because if you take an impulse trade, the gold can go down and reject this area and starts to go up again. So just make sure that you have enough range here. If this wick was not big enough and this wick was equal to this wick, then this was extremely a good sell also, because then you have a cleaner range. But there is problem in the sells over here, so just make sure that you have enough range. This is a good plan over here. Nice work. Okay, Gbp Jpy is doing nothing. So New York volume should be coming in. Let's see how this will be going. Oh, this current 30-minute candle just broke above the high in the first few seconds with no wick on the bottom. Let's have a look in the 1 hour. 1 hour also doing the same. It just broke the high of the previous candle. 30-minute moving up. 4 hour. Still got 1 hour left. 1 hour left. I'm gonna wait for a candle to break and close above this area. Why? Because all these candles tried to maintain their price above, but they all failed. So I'm not gonna take any risk, because I don't want to lose any money here. So I'm gonna wait for a candle to break and close above 151.730 to execute a trade. Oh, it rejected that area now. Rejection is there. Yeah, for sells there is really no range in GJ. Why don't you trade gold? Nishil, the thing is, I really don't like how the gold moves sometimes. You are looking at the streams from the start, and I traded gold, but it wasn't working for me. It wasn't working for me because a lot of times gold just breaks a area, but then suddenly I don't know what gets into it, and it just start to reject that area in a huge speed that you cannot even manage your risk. So that's why I get very uncomfortable while trading the gold, even though I know the analysis. I can analyze the chart and everything, but it makes me really uncomfortable when I trade gold. So that's why I left trading gold. Maybe in future Someday I'm gonna try that again, but right now I'm happy with Gbp Jpy. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's try to analyze it. Okay, so it's moving up. I won't be taking any trades, guys, in gold. It's just analysis. So this is around 23 pips of range, and let's check this range over here. 9 pips only. Nishal, just make sure that you watch this wick. If you take the trade over here, impulse trade, then also just close the trade before reaching this area. Or just shift your stops to break even once you start to reach this area. Yeah, that will be the best option. If you take this trade over here, an impulse trade, then do one thing. When the market starts to go to this level over this wick over here, just put your stops at break even and let the trade run. Because if this wicks gets broke, then gold will be tapping this area over here. Okay, so now it's coming down. So if this candle breaks the low, it will be coming down to this level. $22 left for the news. Yeah, it just broke the low. Now should be filling the wick. Hey Josia, what's the strategy here? Can you please explain your question so that I can answer to your query? If we talk about the strategy, then the strategy is this support and resistance strategy, and I look at the volumes of the market, trend lines also, and market symmetry. So these are some strategies I use. We shorting or buying? Okay, you explained perfectly. What are we waiting for to get in? Yeah, exactly. So basically, just waiting for this price to get broke, but not like this. Still need some good candles over here. And in gold, this is something. But right now the market is just consolidating. Obviously there is some news over here in the 15 minutes. It's news will be incoming, so need to wait. There was no volume at pre New York. There was no volume on New York Open, so just waiting here. So news is about to come in 8 minutes over here. Let's see how the news will be impacting the market. Oh, Gbp Jpy just went down all the way down, filled the wick, but there is no range. There is nothing for sells. There is really nothing. All these wicks, then this, no, nothing. This there is this clean range, but there is no range to trade. Okay, then we have this. Yeah, there is nothing below. Nothing till 151. After 151 might be, but there is this rejection wick, and but below this area there can be some sells. Let's have a look in the 1 hour. 1 hour coming down, 30 minutes coming down. 4 hour is also coming down right now. Hello PS Gore, how are you? Yeah, initial exactly. I also don't think that GJ will be doing any move today. Dark B saying, look, even in the 1 hour time frame, so badly ranging. Yeah, exactly. All the time frames are just ranging. 4 hour is not also. It's okay. 30 minutes ranging, 1 hour ranging. Every time frame is just ranging. So now I'm gonna wait for the news to come in, and let's see how market will be reacting to the news. Let's have a look at the gold. Okay, gold just dropped. Gold can do anything. Yeah, look here, gold just dropped. So look, it just broke the low over here, came to this wick 8.5 pips and rejected that area all the way up. Now this is the exact thing I was talking about, because gold gold just, it looks really, manipulated for me. Look, it just came down, respected this wick, and now rejected this area, and it went all the way up. So if anybody took this trade, they should be stopped out at break even now. Why? Because it just went down 8 pips and then retraced all the way back up. So plus, first of all, there should not be any trade. Why? The reason is the big stops. 23 pips of stops. Really? Not good. So even though 5, let's see, have a look at the 5 minutes. In 5 minutes also, there is no trade in 5 minutes actually. So if this candle breaks this wick, let's just check how big is the range here. The range is only 14 pips. I do not recommend any sales now. This is also a no trade zone now. Why? Because the reason is, even if now this candle closes below this 13.875 price, the thing is, the next candle can go up, break the low, but there is no range. There is no range for an impulse trade. So now there cannot be any sells here. But yeah, there was this impulse entry. If somebody took that, nice. He's lucky, because gold can also retrace back all the way up and close back inside the range. Have you tried trading GU when it has cleaner candles to the left? GU moves as the same as GJ almost. Yeah, Dagby, I have traded GU also, but GU is a little bit slow than GJ, so that's why I decided to trade GJ only. Now this kind of market really tests your patience. As a trader, we want to, execute a trade, earn some profits for the day, but the market will not allow you to take any trade. So some traders loses their patience and they just take a trade randomly and they lose that trade and they just call it a day. And sometimes they just don't call it a day and they just start to do trading without any reason. Okay, few seconds left here. Let's see how the market will be going. Let's have a look at the gold. I think huge volatility will be coming in the market. Gold should be, just moving up and down like it always do. So if anybody is trading at the time of news, what just happened? Okay. So if anybody is trading at the time of news, especially in gold, then make sure, guys, the spreads can be increased in gold at the time of news. So just make sure that you close your trade if there is any spread increase. Otherwise, it will be eating your stop loss. Okay, news came out. Initial jobless claims better. Trade balance. Jobless claims for week average. I would say overall it's something like a mixture of bad and good news. That's why it's just stuck here. If today is the news is same number as forecasted. Yeah, but then also it's just a mixture of good and bad news. So yeah, I was saying that if today is today there will be if today there will be no trading day, then tomorrow I don't think that tomorrow also I really don't think that there will be some trades, because tomorrow there will be non-farm payrolls and I'll just stay away from that. So even if there will be any trade tomorrow, then I think I might trade London session. Otherwise, I really don't know. After that, I think after the non-farm payrolls, we will be having some chances in New York Stock Exchange Open. So let's see. Let's see. Hope we break and close above resistance, and NYSE open may give us volume. Yeah, same thing I'm also hoping for. But it's okay if it just does not closes above, that's also alright. Because the way the market is moving, it's kind of not so good. When there is big impact news, I trade GJ in London session, as you say. It makes sense. Yeah, exactly. That's what I did before, but I stopped doing that because managing both the sessions is really difficult. But what I can do is I can trade the London session and then I can leave the New York session. So I'll be just watching the New York session. I may trade the news non-farm payrolls tomorrow with my news trading robot, but that the chances are really less that I'll be trading the news. Is trading your full-time job? Yes, Nishal, I only do trading. By degree, I am a mechanical engineer, but there were no jobs. The salary was really less here in India because everybody, the operator of the machine itself calls himself a mechanical engineer. So there was nothing to do with that. So I started working from in somewhere. But the problem was the salary was really low. So then one day I got this broker who was a friend of my dad's friend. So I opened my first account on that broker. But after few years, after 2 years, I think, he just ran away with all the money of the clients, and he's sitting in Dubai right now. So journey was not so happening, but yeah, now everything is fine. Are you in India? I thought you were in Dubai and it's not possible to trade CFD in India. Well, I don't think that. You can trade anything in India. Just trust me on that. If you can explain what you're saying, then that would be great, Dagby. What do you mean by I cannot trade CFD? Like, just give an example so that I can understand what you are really trying to say. Okay. I just googled it and I found something. Yeah, CFD, trading CFD is really difficult here in India. You're right. You're right. Yeah, that I know, but uh, but the thing is, I think there are some brokers uh, who offer CFD trading also. Not the regulated ones, the big brokers like XNES or FBS. Something I have seen some of these brokers, they provide trading CFD also, but I'm really not sure about that. So maybe you have some more knowledge about that. Initially saying, so how far did it took for you to be profitable? Initial, to be very honest, I was profitable after 1 year when I started trading on that broker. But when he ran away with the money and everything just went down. Everything just went down because all my clients was there on that broker. Everybody was there on that brokerage, and he just ran away just like that. So it took me around 1 year, after 1 year maybe. But yeah, when I applied this strategy over here and everything, it just scaled up my growth. Scaled up my growth because as I told you that I was taking 5 6 trades a day, so I minimized that, stayed in the indisciplined. So that really helped me a lot to be profitable, consistently profitable. Okay, let's just search about CFD trading broker India. Okay, there is this link over here. Presently, CF trading is prohibited in India, even though many brokerage firms individual. Okay, but that doesn't mean you take loopholes of trade or you will partner with a good broker. Okay, so look, this is what I was talking about. Uh, you can open an account on the broker outside the India. Like I use Tickmill over here. Let me just show you my broker. Yeah. Okay. Look, I use Tickmill over here, and there are many brokers like that. So just hold on. Just hold on, guys. Okay, so yeah, you can open an account of on a broker outside India like Tickmill, XNES, FBS. There are many which are good brokers also. IC markets maybe, and there you can trade CFD. Okay, so PS Gore is asking, is Octa FX also a scam broker? Let's just check. Data FX review. First of all, let's just check its website, and after that I'm gonna check whether it is. Oh, look at this. Gold just went all the way down. Straight down. Let's just check if this broker is having some license or not. Look guys, first of all, the first thing you need to check before opening an account on a broker is that whether it has some licenses or not. What is this? Delhi Capitals? Delhi Capitals? Okay, this is some team. Media company, about us, awards, contact us. Let's just check about us, because the what do we say, the legit brokers, they do upload their, what do we say, registrations, like how from where they are regulated or registered. They put their over their website. Let's just check. 2011. And best broker in Asia. No commissions. Okay, there is nothing, no license is available on their website. So let's just check this. Investing review, Forex rating, trust score, top takeaway, founded, Cyprus, Saint Vincent. Look, this broker is operating from 2011, and it's just regulated by the SISEC license. So this is a very basic license in the brokerage regulatory. So I don't think that this broker is regulated with good licenses. So just make sure that it gives you withdrawals and everything with time, if you are planning to open an account on this. But why are you opening account on this broker? There are many brokers. If you PSGO, you are from India, right? So why are you opening an account on this? If you want to open an account, just contact me. I'm gonna send you the link. Open your account on that broker. This is not regulated. I think all local bank depositor broker are scam. No, that's not true. My broker allows this local bank deposit transfer, and that's not a scam. He is a heavily regulated broker, and it's operating from, I think, 2009 or 2008, and all the licenses are there. So that's why I'm saying, if you are looking for opening an account on some broker, then just text me. I'm gonna send you the link. Just do not open your account on any broker like this. Look at this. This is the reason I don't trade gold. This is the reason. Agingi is saying, we are usually told broker make their money from spreads. How true is that? Agingi, the answer to your question is that yes, they do make commissions from the spread. Plus, let me just show you how they make money. Okay, look here. I took a trade, this trade, and I gave 55 cent commission over here in this trade, right? So the commissions on this broker is around $2 per lot. No, not two. It's $7 per lot. Yeah, it's $7 per lot. 10. Okay, it's around, yeah, $5-6 per lot, you can say. And this is different for every broker. FBS broker takes around $20 per lot in the zero spread account. So it totally depends on each and every broker and how they are set up. So they make the money from the commissions over here. There are some accounts which are commission free, plus there are some accounts which are with the commissions. Why? Because sorry, because the spreads in the account they take commission is really low. But if the spread is also high and the broker is also taking some commissions from you, then it's not a good broker, because it's making money by giving big spreads also. So that's not a good thing. So just make sure if your broker is taking commissions from you with the per trade, then you should be receiving low spreads. Like, look at this. Let me just show you the spread in Gbp Jpy. Where is that? Yeah, look, not even 1 pip. It's almost 0 pips, I would say. So you can say the spread is really less than 1 pip. Let me show you the spread in gold. Look, 1.1 pip, 0.4 pip. So look at this. So they make the earnings from commissions, spreads. There is another way from which broker makes money. Like a broker have 2 books. There is a book, there is a B book. A book means all your trades. Suppose Agingi is trading Gbp Jpy. Okay, it's coming up. It's coming up, guys. 30 minutes left here. Let me just 1 hour reversed back. Okay, 1 hour just broke the high over here. So if this broke this high, then it can move up. So 8 minutes left for the 15-minute candle also to close, and it reversed around. Okay, I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna wait for the candle to break and close above. After that, I'm gonna take the trade, not before that. So I'm gonna wait for this 30-minute candle to close first, and after that I'm gonna take the trade, because right now I like how it's moving, because 4-hour candle is about to close in 8 minutes, and in the past 4 hours this candle doesn't move anywhere, and if you can expect this candle to move in the last 8 minutes, then I don't think so. If it does, then it is what it is. Really cannot do anything. So again, so there is a B book and the A book on every broker. So if suppose Agingi is taking a Gbp Jpy trade and he is a profitable trader, right? The broker knows everything, who is profitable, who is not profitable. So if you are a profitable trader, then the broker have options to link your account with the banks, with the liquidity providers, we say. So so all your trades will be landing on liquidity provider, who is the partner of the broker, who also handles profits and losses with the broker. You can call it as a bank. So so in that case, broker will make commissions only from your spreads and commissions he takes from you. That's the first thing. The second thing is, if you are inconsistent and unprofitable trader, then what the broker will be doing, broker will keep your account link to its brokerage firm only. He will not let your trades land on the liquidity provider. He will let your trade land on his brokerage firm only, brokerage terminal only. So if you make profits, then he will be paying you with his pockets, and if you are losing money, then all your money is going inside your broker's pocket. So all the brokers have A book, have B book. It totally depends on the broker whether they will be linking you up to the bank or not. So that's why regulated broker should be really that's why it's really necessary to have a regulated broker. But the regulations are changing, the brokers are shifting to other countries because of the leverage thing. But that's also fine. If the company is big and it's regulated in some country and have some licenses like FDA, and there are few more licenses, I don't remember. So if they are regulated with that licenses, then it's absolutely fine. So this is how a broker makes money. So deciding a broker is really important. So GJ just went all the way up and rejected this area. That's why this is really important for the candle to break and close above, because this all these wicks here rejecting this area. Now we need a candle to close above this area. I think big companies like IC Markets are okay. Yeah, IC Markets are really good. IC Markets is a heavily reputed company. Tickmill is also really good, which I use. It's also a heavily regulated company. So 3 minutes just left here for the current 30-minute candle to close, and I hope that we get a close above 151.730. If that happens, then we can take the buy trade in the next candle when the next candle will break the high. But if that doesn't happen, then it is what it is. It will be coming down or make some random moves. If the next 4-hour candle wicks down and then breaks the high of the last bullish 4-hour candle, if the next 4-hour candle wicks down and then breaks the high of the last bullish 4-hour candle, I think that would be a nice impulse entry. What do you think? Let's just check that. Seven, 5, 6. Yeah, that's the price over here we are waiting for. This is the same price. This high is the previous 4-hour candle's high. But the thing is, I need 30-minute candle to close above this price first, and then I'm gonna take the trade. Even though if the current 30-minute candles start to break this high over here, I'm not gonna take a trade, because I want a candle to close above, to stabilize above this price. Because look at all these candles, rejections are there, so another rejection can be there, plus another thing. Look at this 4-hour candle. This 4-hour candle just closed like a weak bullish candle, and it closed inside the range of the previous 4-hour candle. So this is not good. This is something I don't like. Plus, if you look at the left, there is this rejection over here also at the same price level. So wait for break and close above this area to have a perfect trade. Okay, so NYSE volume is about to come in few seconds. Okay, it's moving up right now. So I will take the trade once the price breaks above 151.762. The reason is with volume it can really push up. So this trade will be totally based on volume. Just took a trade over here. Take a trade at this point. Now purely trusting the volume over here to push the price up. Keeping the stops below the current 30-minute candle. Yeah, this Forex candle also broke the highs over here. So this candle just broke all these high here from the left and all these highs also. So with volume, with the NY volume here, this price can really go up to this level over here. So this will be the breaking point. So if the price breaks 151.812 level, then it should be continue moving up to at least 10 pips. Let's have a look at the other factors also. Yeah. Yeah, the current 1 hour candle formed a support over here by respecting the low of the previous candle, breaking the highs of the previous candles. Just the volume. Now it's only based on volume. If the volume is there, it should be going all the way up. If the volume is not there, we need to manage the risk. Oh, rejection. Rejection is happening. Finally it broke the area over here. 4.4 pips of profit coming up, 5.1 pips. This is the trade running. Okay, 6 pips over here. Anytime soon we'll be getting all the way up to this level. So there is a chance that with NYSE volume it will break this resistance and move all the way up. So as far as the risk management is concerned, I'm gonna close half if it comes back to the entry level to manage the risk, because now we are not expecting the price to come back. Seven pips touched at this point. Seven 7.6. Come on. Come on. Yeah, 4 hour also went up. 1 hour going up. Yeah, 4 hour is now breaking these highs over here. Let's see if it can continue moving up or not. It's about to break the trend line. Really need some volume here to break above this trend line, because this is 1 hour trend line and earlier it failed to break this trend line. So today also this can happen. That's the issue. But with volume it can really break up. Let's see. 30 minutes also about to break. SL to break even? Not yet. SL is at this point only, and will close half if it comes back to the break even point. Let's see here the volume. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Sorry. Almost 8 pips tapped. Okay, 8.4 tapped here. And it's a huge rejection from that level. Oh, rejection is happening. (15-minute) is about to close. Yeah, 15-minute just closed here. 8.2 pips, 8.5 pips, 9.1 pips. Okay guys, 10 pips, 12 pips, 13 pips. Congratulations everybody who just made some profits with us. And I have closed everything at this point. So TP has been touched. It can go more up, but still I am happy with the result. So yeah, so this was it. This was the trade. Let me just share the results. Okay, so look, I took this 40-cent trade. I made around $51 in that. So look, this was the trade. and closed here. It will go more up, I know, but still we need to be safe because we are now exiting the volume time. It's it's NYSE open running right now, so anytime can volume can die, and it might just retrace back and close back in the range. So I will suggest everybody that just close your trades and enjoy your day. Okay, so I hope everybody made some profits here. So take care everybody, and I'm calling it a day. Do not overtrade, do not over risk. This was the perfect trade. No need of runner running, because 90% of the times your runner gets hit. So I made 14 pips instead of 10 pips. So yeah, high has been broken here, but the thing is, we are exiting the volume time. High volume time were pre-New York, New York, and NYSE Open, right? So we got some volume in NYSE Open, and in case it come back and close here back in the range, then the next candle can really move down. So that's why I'm happy with the profits today. So I'm gonna call it a day. So let's meet tomorrow, guys. Take care everybody. Have a great day.